My name is Jack Richardson and welcome to Not Square Construction. Today we're going to show you how to build a pantry in an RV. Cindy, 2 dogs, a cat, 2 large dogs, a cat, and I live in a 31-foot travel trailer. And as you can imagine, storage is a problem. A pantry next to the refrigerator, which is in the slide out, 25 inches deep, 14 inches wide. This pantry will hold large items, a 14-inch skillet as an example, and a crock pot. Other items like your package of Cokes, your bottled water, large things that are taking up space within your cabinets. There are a couple of things to keep in mind. One, the materials that we used were all on hand at times, so basically it cost us nothing to do. You may want to change some of the materials, you may want to upgrade them, that's certainly up to you. We had some parameters. We had to stay 14 inches wide. The refrigerator wall was 25 inches deep, so we were going to come out 14 inches, go back 25 inches, and build this pantry. As you'll see later in the video, the plans changed a couple of times, maybe more than that. Anyway, the end result will work nicely for you and hopefully not cost you a lot of money. Thank you for watching. As so many home improvement projects take place, the design has radically changed. So instead of our original design was to take it from here, this pantry, all the way back to this wall. The door on the front, so items can be placed like these, tea bottles, Cokes, can be placed in there. When we were talking about it, we decided we may want to shorten it and leave this area back here open to store brooms, mops, long-handled items. There's a zoom on. You're still filming all the time.
Well, you said you're going to cut it out.
I'm just saying. Here we are cutting the side panels. There's 4 of them. They're 68 inches tall. That's the height of the pantry itself.
All right.
That's as close as you're going to get.
We're getting, we're
You
putting
know
the,
that I will miss. No, now you got it messed up here.
Nail gun here to fasten the sides to the cross panels. You can certainly use nails or screws. If you use screws, remember to drill them out. Drill out holes for them.
Did I hit it? That didn't look like I hit it.
Perfect. Stay where you are.
Stay where I are.
say it again.
Say it again. We're going to use these small pieces of scrap wood to act as runners to set the shelves on. But in order to fasten them to this, we'll have to drill it out because of running a screw through that. It will split. How deep it's going to be. Okay. But since we made this part of it,
Right.
it's only 13 inches wide. So this needs
But
to
the way you were gonna do it, I understood, was
yeah,
to set
set them in here.
inside like that.
Mhm. But once we do that, okay, that's where they go right there, right?
there. Not square construction.
That last part was a little confusing, at least to me it was. We have to stay within 14 inches wide to clear the window in a couple of reasons. We wanted to be originally 25 inches deep, but now we want to be 19 inches deep and 14 inches wide. When we placed the shelf inside the frame that we had just made, it was too wide. So we ended up having to cut an inch off of each of the boards that we were going to use for the shelves. Marvin, my partner in Not Square Construction, and I decided that there needed to be a little more explanation on the shelves. We cut 1x1s, each of them 14 inches long. Those are to be placed between each shelf. All of our shelves are 14 inches apart. If you wanted shelves 10 inches apart, or if you wanted to stagger the height of each of those, then you need to cut your 1x1s, at least 4 of them, for that height. For example, if you had the first shelf on the bottom and you wanted it to be 14 inches high, you would have 4 1x1s cut 14 inches. If the next shelf you wanted to have it 10 inches high, you would cut 4 1x1s 10 inches long. The next one, say 14, another 4 1x1s at 14 inches, and so on. Now we chose not to run the runners down the side because running staples or nails in those would allow them eventually to give. We chose instead, our last final design change I think it was, to stack each shelf on 4 of the 1x1s at each level. For example, we have 4 1x1s on the corner with a shelf setting on it. We took the next set of 1x1s and set them on each of the 4 corners, put the shelf on it, took the next set of 1x1s, ours again are all 14 inches, yours may be 10, and stacked them in each corner, set the shelf on it, and continue that process. other shelf stops somewhere. Put the panel on the side of it, the back of it. Straight up and down, because it will not tell you what to do.
The newly enacted rule states that any dispenser or retailer licensee who sells gas between 56 and 57,000 people cannot sell alcohol under the beer. McKinley is the only county that falls under that population threshold. This lawsuit, just filed by Western Refining Retail, is claiming that amendment is unconstitutional and is urging the state to stop enforcing it because it impacts 14 businesses in McKinley County. The refinery company says it runs 10 of those. And the state's regulation and licensing department shows the company has dispenser licenses at Speedway, Giant, and Mexico gas stations in Gallup. In response to the lawsuit, the Democrat who represents McKinley County says this change is a matter of trying to save lives. A Department of Health substance use report stating the county has 20 or more alcohol-related deaths per year.
We got one sticking out a little further than the other.
In response to the lawsuit, the Mexico regulation department says it will not comment until it's been served and has reviewed the lawsuit. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Jackie. This amendment does not affect McKinley County businesses like grocery stores, packaged liquor stores, restaurants, and bars. The legalization of recreational marijuana in New Mexico is having an impact on canine units at law enforcement agencies across the state. Santa Fe police decided to use a cleanup that does not include cannabis after the need to criminalize possession of small amounts in 2016 and anticipating the state could soon legalize its recreational use.
And it's a significant investment. Again, last one will be conservative parts of the state. Take a look out in the Laredo Valley. There will be distance storms developing in the take the way to more elevations. This ground moisture and rain continuing.
There you go. And there you go. Okay, this is the final product. We painted it, put on hinges for a door. We've also took some wood putty and filled in little holes that we had on that board and painted those, and it is finished now. On the inside, we're going to hang a couple of baskets, a couple more improvements, so that we can add more items to it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Thank you. We have made several improvements in our RV to increase storage. Primarily, each of those is to increase storage. We'll have videos on those. For example, we added 9 drawers in the back, but in the bedroom we put a shelf over the toilet in the water closet, and RV we put in a RV storm door, so we could have the outside door open and let the light in and keep the dust. We live in New Mexico and there's a lot of dust here. We'll have those in other videos, so if you like this one, please subscribe, hit the like button, the little bell to get notifications when the new videos come out. Thank you.